Party.
The big bachelor party.
Don't build it up. Don't build it up.
The big, huge bachelor party with Flakeboy. Flakeboy's big bachelor party.
Without kid.
How'd it go, Flake?
What is this?
What is this? Yeah.
It's pretty appropriate, actually.
It's
Was there a polka or something?
Bachelor Boy.
It's pretty much appropriate for the party that we had, because Friday we sat in here on the air, and even when we went off the air, we were just high-fiving.
Well, when I left Friday,
Yeah.
everybody was going up to Lake Texoma on Dave Bush's boat, no fat chicks.
That's the name of his boat.
Yes,
That wasn't a rule.
And y'all were going to party down. I mean, they were making plans for Dan Tana, man. If you get too drunk, we'll let you stay on the boat, man. You could spend a night. They were just all hyped up. And I'm like, well, Lake Texoma, you've pretty much ruled out the chance that Kid Craig's going. That's just so far
you're talking about
away.
4 hours from my house, you know? I mean,
Yeah. Well, actually, we were going to meet up here at the station or something, take a limo up there. It was going to be...
yeah, Al had the limo all set.
Yeah. It was
How'd that
gonna
work
be-
out?
It was going to be great, man.
It was.
How'd the limo work
What
out?
happened was...
Bachelor party without a limo.
We found that Emerald City was not performing there this past weekend. I think it's this coming weekend.
Okay.
So that
you
was
decided to hang in town and just cruise around in the limo.
just cruise around in the limo
And you being the proprietor of First Impression Limousine,
at 3510610.
no problem getting a limo there.
No, man, I'm the boss.
Yeah.
But being the boss, sometimes you have to recognize an opportunity to make
That
a
you
little
have
bit.
no power.
You have to make a little cash when you can. You know,
Right.
sometimes a little slow. So a couple of regulars called up and we got bumped. It's kind of like flying non-rail for America. You know, you have to
Yeah.
understand these things.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so I figured, you know, we'll
That's
just...
how important Flakeboy is to you.
No, that had nothing to do with that.
Playboy to you
I
means
was-
non-rev.
So everybody met.
No, no.
Everybody met at the Blue Goose on Goose, and
First, I get to Blue Goose and nobody's there. Nobody. And I'm there, not late.
What time is it?
it's not unusual for you, is it?
I was there about 9 o'clock.
What time was it supposed to start?
8. So I get there at 9. I get there at 9 o'clock and I get a phone call.
Look, he's indignant that nobody was there.
And Al's there an hour late.
Yeah.
I could have sworn at 9.
No, it was supposed to start at 8.
Well,
Well,
see?
y'all were already there.
So
But
you're-
they were across the street.
Okay.
So I go over across the street. Dan Taylor calls me. We're across the street to Dublin. Okay, no problem. So I'm there, man, and it's Saturday night, and I'm ready to book.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm ready to
Yeah, you're
go.
ready to
Now,
party.
let me just ask. So the makeup of the group.
Let's set the stage here.
Who's there?
We got the Bachelor Boy.
That's me.
Flake.
You got Dan Tana, whose own bachelor party will go down in history as one of the wildest ever.
Yes.
As you introduce, let me describe what everybody's wearing. Flake's got on pretty much Flake attire.
A Free Station T-shirt and Linus pants. Kid, I don't know what this is.
What is
Bachelor
this?
Boy.
It's
I think
stupid.
it's a thing for our party.
Bachelor boy. God.
So Flake's got on jeans and a bowling shirt.
Jeans and a bowling shirt.
Okay, well, that's dressing up for him.
That is dressed up.
So he's ready for
Spiffy.
anything. Voltaire,
Yeah.
the mansion.
It's
Yeah.
formal.
RJ pretty much has on what he has on right now.
Right.
A pair of khaki shorts.
That's all he's got.
And a pullover.
Backwards
Sandals.
baseball cap.
I found out RJ
Yeah.
had gotten up only like 2 hours before this.
Okay, Dave Morales.
Oh, my God.
Dave was wearing
Well,
what
he
Dave
wears the
always
same
wears.
thing every day.
Yeah, but he came in full pierced regalia.
Oh,
But he
Dave.
wears it every day.
Yeah, but he takes some of the piercings out. He's got like 100 that we
And
never
arms-
see.
Yeah, he
that's
was
true.
looking like Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
So he comes in with the jeans down.
baggy shorts and the
down,
jersey.
Yeah, and the high top tennis shoes.
Okay. And you're wearing
What's
like nice
different about
slacks and
that?
you're wearing nice slacks and a
I
shirt.
got on slacks and a shirt. In fact, I changed clothes. I had
I'd have dressed up, Al. I'd have dressed up.
I
for
had
you.
on a shirt and a tie. I honestly did.
I'd have been looking good.
I had on a
You
shirt
would have
and a
never
tie.
made it on time. You'd have your closet so in disarray.
Oh, man.
Should I wear this shirt with this pants, Carol?
All my clothes would be on the bed.
How is this belt?
I had on a shirt and a tie, and I said, I don't know, maybe I should, not dress up too sharp, So I kind of dress it down.
Okay, we're running out of time here, Al. We got 6
My
minutes left to talk
brother-in-law
about
was
this.
along, and we were drinking over at the Dubliner, getting things started.
Okay.
And then Al walks over there.
That's it. That's the makeup of the party.
That's it.
That's it.
Everybody
It was
from the
really
station,
small.
you and your brother-in-law.
Uh-huh.
Flake's only friend, and that's only by relation.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be my friend. He just
Yeah.
made the choice of marrying my sister.
Al says he's an
How
even
about-
bigger goober than you are.
How about the guy that's responsible for you and Natalie even being together?
Yeah, he's out of town. I tried to call Scott, and he wasn't around.
How about the guy that Natalie was in the hot tub with?
Oh,
Was he
jeez.
invited?
And Dave Bush didn't make it because of Texoma and everything?
Yeah, I think he went up
he
too
went
late.
on up too
Yeah,
late.
he always goes up to his boat.
He's a pro, Kelly, and he could tell by this group that this wasn't going to be a party.
Look at the group we have. And, okay, so we go to Blue Goose and
Hold on. Before you even get there, the first thing Morales does is everybody's doing something called a car bomb.
A shot.
Oh, this is
How do you know that,
I'm
Kelly?
assuming it's a shot. I don't know what a car
this is
bomb
a
is.
this is a shot plus. This is one of those things, a shot that's
Wait a
dropped.
minute. You're at the Dubliner,
Yeah.
the Northern Ireland restaurant. You're drinking car
Something
bombs?
called a car
That's
bomb.
pretty inventive.
Yeah.
They dropped a shot into a pint of Guinness, and everybody drank that.
Okay.
So that got the party going.
First thing Al says to me on the phone
Oh.
yesterday, man, Flake is goofy when he's drunk.
What goofy?
And you think
take a
Flake's a
tape
goober, you should meet his brother-in-law.
Oh, is that what you said?
That's what he said.
Repeat all
You
that,
ragged
dog.
on Kevin?
You didn't have to repeat all that.
Man, he's a good. Okay, I'll just ask some questions to hurry this along.
All right.
Who paid for dinner?
Was there dinner?
He's pointing at Al.
It was
Al
something
paid
out.
for dinner?
Al paid for dinner.
Nobody else.
Wow, that's very generous.
Nobody
of
else in the
you.
thing?
Nobody else.
Who paid for the drinks at the Dubliner?
Morales.
No, that was Morales' hookup. Morales didn't pay for anything.
Okay.
Y'all
Those three.
tipped.
Oh,
Then you went where after that?
We went to Mix. I bought the first round of drinks at Blue Goose too. I'm not pointing that out. I'm just pointing it out.
How much did you spend?
$200.
No way.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty average for a bachelor party, though, if you went to tip strippers and stuff?
Al tells me he pays for dinner, okay, and nobody says a word. Everybody just
Nobody
standing
said
there.
thank you?
Everybody's standing there with their hands in their pockets when the check comes, you know. So Al pays for dinner and gets the tip. They go over to the Dubliner, and they order a round of drinks, and Al pays for the first round of drinks. It's time for a second round of drinks, and Al says, can somebody else get this one? I got dinner in the first round. And Morales goes, oh, quit being so cheap.
What about Trust Fund Baby?
Because, well, right around that time,
Trust Fund
RJ
Baby
and
was-
Morales come over to me and said, hey, dude, we got a jet. We got to go to Two Rows.
This is an hour into the
So
party.
they left the bachelor
So
party.
they took off.
RJ, that is so out of protocol. What are you thinking there?
talking about?
This is an
So
hour
now it
into
makes
the
sense.
bachelor party,
Had you
dog.
see? He's another professional. Did you ascertain that this party was not going to
It
be
was
happening?
pretty clear to me
Yeah.
the way the night was
going on.
going.
Yeah.
This was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it wasn't that late.
So you'd already partied for 2 whole hours at this point?
Yeah, you know, and it's like,
I've never heard of anybody just leaving the bachelor party and going off on their own.
They just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
no, the rumor went around that the next stop on the old big party tour that we were having was a place that Morales wouldn't enjoy. So
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Oh, so y'all finally going to go to one?
Yeah.
So-
We had talked about it, but we just said,
Well, you know,
whatever.
I'm not down with those places all that much, but it is a bachelor
bachelor party.
And we weren't
So
going to make
seedy,
the whole
so wrong.
We weren't going to make the whole evening there, but we did want to make a stop there. And the places that I had planned on going, like Milk Bar and Go Lounge, stuff like that, we couldn't get in with baby.
Shorts and high tops and
Yeah, he's just like a 3-year-old. He was a bottle and a nipple.
You got to understand. Well, it was so funny. Al over at Blue
Al
Goose.
carried a big bag of baby stuff with him.
I admire the heck out of Al because we go over to Blue Goose and the place is packed. There are tons of people then.
Packed.
Al goes over to the hostess and within 2 seconds has her in a complete bear hug and he's just all over her,
I was singing-
working, getting to a table.
I was singing Joe to her. I said, how come we can't get a table? Well, I don't know what's going on. I broke out. I want to know what's going on.
And there was a
we got
group-
table.
You know what? Leave it to Al, though. I understand that while you were at dinner, he recruited 2 girls, and they were in for the rest of the night.
Well, that's
Yeah.
another thing that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Al recruited the women, paid for everything,
Yeah.
got you a table.
And they left.
and drove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
Al,
come on.
He's a great.
He's looking like a
I just
saint.
want to say I admire you right
stepped
this
up.
minute for doing. I mean, I
would
can't
you-
believe they took advantage
Would
of
you
you.
admire
first of
him
all.
if he calls me at 8:30 the next morning and goes, hey, dog, I need to get reimbursed?
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, I did.
Yes.
I just said, dog, if it had been like,
Yo, dog, I got the receipts. That's what he said.
You get the radio because we're talking about it on the radio now. It's a radio bit.
It's a bit, man. I had to pay for everything. All these
bit.
guys are losers. I couldn't make Flake pay for nothing. And apparently RJ, Dan Tana,
I
and Dave
paid.
Morales ain't got no
Dan
pockets.
Tana and I paid for our drinks.
gave me a $5 bill.
What happened at dinner? Okay, RJ, what was the thinking behind dinner when nobody offered to help?
I didn't know anybody. I didn't have dinner. I did not have dinner.
Did you think that the station was paying for the bachelor party?
No, I thought Al had the hookups.
Ah.
That's how Al made it seem.
Yeah, that's why I pull out that Visa card. I got to hook up with no cash. So, okay, but it wasn't a total loss, all right? So we're sitting at the Blue Goose. In fact, before we go there, we get in the valet line at Torelli's.
Yeah.
I get in the valet line, I get my valet ticket, and RJ and Morales are 3 people ahead of us in the valet line.
Okay.
But they're not leaving with us.
Right.
They're getting their own car, jetting their own way.
Yeah.
So we go down to the Beagle on the opposite end of Greenville Avenue. We go down to the Beagle. We're not there.
The Beagle's a cool place for
Beagle's
to
a
be hanging
very
out at
cool
Bachelor
place.
Party.
Yeah.
And it's also the only place we can get in with shorts and tennis shoes on.
Now find out why they never even got a drink at the Beagle when we come back. And
the Blue
Dubliners,
Goose
and you're on your way to Torelli's.
On the way to
no, not
No, no.
Torelli's.
Only the Valley Park. We're Valley Park to Torelli's. We're going to the Beagle.
Beagle.
Okay.
Our bachelor party has shrunk from 6 partying dudes to down to 4. We've got myself.
Was there a lot of that going on now? That
No.
the white guy, you know.
I would have taken that. That would have been cool. I didn't got to get one woo-woo from any
Was there
white
just an
person.
air of resignation about the whole evening?
Everybody was very calm. Everybody was very laid back.
I just don't know.
I don't know what you expected. I mean, Friday afternoon, there wasn't going to be anything.
A party. It
Yeah.
was a bachelor party.
We asked Flake, where's your bachelor party? He goes, no, I'm just thinking about going to a Ranger game. But
Well, the whole thing
they're
about
out of
that-
town. They're out of town. So
So
I'll
we're gonna go in August.
We'll go in
The whole
August.
thing about a bachelor party is so seedy. It's
I agree.
It's so dirty.
But it's tradition.
Yeah, it's
I
tradition.
don't care. I think if you want to
it's-
go look at a bunch of naked women and get so totally drunk and do everything you possibly can like it's the last night of your life,
Yeah.
you're not ready to get married.
It's like
Wow.
you got this whole serious relationship you get into, and it builds toward this moment where you're going to get married and stay together for the rest of your lives.
One
But then-
question, do you pig out before you start a diet? Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Is that smart?
This is the night of pigging out.
Yeah.
So you have the memories.
Yeah, so disgusting.
But it's not
Now,
only that.
I'm not on board with these guys that like actually do stuff. I don't think
Right,
that's
right,
good.
right.
But
There's a happy medium
yeah,
somewhere.
come on, just going out and getting crazy with the boys.
Natalie probably
that's
had a
okay.
wilder time.
Oh, man, I can't wait to hear what she did.
We have to get her on the phone.
I talked to Kimmy during
Yeah, Kimmy was
the
there.
Bachelor. I called Kimmy on my cell phone Saturday night because I'm trying to track Al down, and Kimmy answers, and I can't even hear her, and it's all women screaming. Wow! I have no idea where they were or what they were doing,
Oh.
but I could just picture Al and Flake in the Ford going, listening to Light 109.8.
Yeah.
Heading,
Yeah, we are.
heading to the Christian Science reading room.
I'm serious. So to add more insult to this injury of a bachelor party, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna make lemons out of lemonade.
Yeah. So you get to where'd you go?
That's a little
The
backwards.
Beagle.
Beagle.
The Beagle, and you realize that you can't go in because
No, actually, we go in for a
go
hot
in.
second, and
Yeah.
we pay. Anytime you know you're paying $1 cover charge, you're at a happening place.
yeah.
So we go in. I'm at the bar because everybody's standing around looking at me.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm thirsty.
And that cover charge wiped me out.
But you know,
Al probably paid that
But
too.
you know, I'm trying to make sure everybody has a good time, make sure Flake has a good time. It's his night.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm ordering a round of drinks for everybody. Before I can pay for the round of drinks, excuse me there, Al guy,
This is Flake's brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law, yeah.
I seem to have committed a faux pas. Hey, what's up, Kev? Back at Torelli's, when we jumped in your automobile, I gave my valet ticket, but I failed to retrieve my vehicle.
In other words, he went to get his car, and then
Yeah.
he decided he's going to ride with Al. So the guy goes and gets his car and pulls it up, and then
Just sitting there.
And
Totally
Kev
forgot
leaves with
about it.
Al, so he's worried his car is just sitting there with the door open.
Yeah, somebody's going to
running.
jump in.
Yeah.
So we got guys ready to party. Well, I guess.
Finally.
Oh, yeah.
We're finally at a place that's happening and it's booming, there's people there. And I gotta take this dude back up Lower Greenville at 11:30 on Saturday night. It's
Yeah.
gonna take 30 good minutes.
At least.
So we all pile back
So,
into the car.
we all get back in the doggone car. You know how long it took to park?
You were already paying for everything.
Everybody has to leave. Why couldn't just
Yeah.
one guy take
You're already paying for it.
over?
I'd throw down $10 for cab fare and say, go get your car and meet us back here.
I mean, it's going to take 30 minutes to get up there, and it's going to take 30 minutes to come back down. So we decided just to do that and then go someplace else.
and that someplace else was?
$1 million saloon. Al, where are you guys going? Where are you guys headed next? What's the next location? That $1 million? Oh, my gosh. That sounds like a hoot.
That sounds like a great place to leave my car.
Now, where's $1 Million? I'm
Upper
drawing a
Greenville?
blank.
Yeah.
Now, what is it?
It's a
Topless bar.
It's a gentleman's
been there
club.
forever.
It's a gentleman's club?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there for 100 years.
I was drawing a blank on that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
so
I'm sorry I didn't recognize the topless
we
bar.
get to $1 Million, and
Now, did you call him and get the hookup?
I did not call him, but
Okay.
as soon as we got there, the doorman apparently was a listener to the or he's a listener.
Don't
to the
they charge a
station.
cover at these places?
Yeah, it charged like $10 to
Okay.
get in, I believe.
Oh, well, that leaves everybody out, doesn't it?
Oh no,
No.
Not as long as Big Al is there.
Yeah. So you call and you get everybody comped.
Get everybody comped in.
What a guy. All right, so Al gets everybody free.
Not only in, up to VIP.
VIP, Flake.
I couldn't believe that.
Up
Yeah.
the stairs? Is
Up
that
the
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
the
go upstairs to
stairs.
VIP.
Yeah.
So I got the 4 guys. We're standing around.
And the waitress is standing at the table,
What a
Kelly.
wasted VIP experience this was.
Don't you know it?
The waitress is standing at the table. The girls all come over. I'm just assuming from what Al told me. The waitress is standing at the table with her little pad ready to take the drink order. And everybody's staring it out.
Sure. Thirsty,
Now, he got them all in.
little parched now.
Saved them all $10 right off the
Yeah,
bat.
but now they want him to buy a round of drinks.
Here's my doggone.
And drinks at a topless bar,
Not
as
cheap.
I recall.
Not cheap.
No.
Not cheap.
Like a beer's $10.
Yeah, I think the dancers make commission or something.
Now,
like
would
that.
you be honest? Did anybody ever offer to pay for any drink ever?
Dan and RJ threw down $5 like they were God.
And that was it.
Big shooters.
And I don't expect Flake to pay.
My brother-in-law didn't say anything?
It's Flake's night. It's Flake's night.
Brother-in-law didn't pay.
Isn't he your best man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
typically who pays for the bachelor party.
He was
Right.
there.
Did not even reach for his wallet.
Probably left it in his car.
Oh,
that
he didn't
valet
pay for
parked it.
anything?
He didn't?
I think he paid for your little.
His valet parking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little what?
Your little dance because we got Flake a little
finally
dance.
got a dance.
Flake got a
All
dance,
right.
huh?
Yeah.
Cost him all of what?
What a moment.
Yeah.
$20 for that?
Did you pick one out that looked kind of like Natalie, or did you go completely
No,
opposite?
I didn't pick her out.
Yeah, sure.
They just drug her
I
up.
didn't pick anybody
so,
out.
I mean, yeah, we
We
Yeah.
had
She
been
was
sitting-
being punished.
How long had we been sitting there? For like an hour and a half or so.
yeah.
Standing there in our VIP perch.
Well,
just
that's because all the
checking things
dancers
out.
could just tell these were happening guys. Let's go rush over there.
So you're just all by yourself?
Can you believe? Can any man go into a topless bar and not be bothered for an hour and a half?
Oh, you get bombarded.
Only this group.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can.
We-
We can.
Yeah.
Believe me.
We had girl repellent all over
Oh,
us.
man.
God. Oh my
Oh
God.
man.
To be rejected at a topless club
And in
would be
the,
the
Kelly,
most horrible.
you don't understand, in the VIP room, that's the big shooter room
Yeah,
right
man,
there.
no,
That's
you-
the guys with the cash.
If you got back to get to the VIP room,
Just being in VIP, the girls like leave where they are and all run upstairs because
Oh, man.
there's new prey in the VIP room.
the girls would walk past us and just turn their head the other way, like, "Excuse me, I'm going this way."
oh,
Excuse me, I gotta go find my shirt.
Yeah.
Would they become self-conscious and cover themselves when they saw you looking at them?
That's always the weirdest thing.
Put on a coat.
They're walking around butt naked, but they want to put a little napkin in front of them. Like, oh, I don't want you to see me naked.
Oh my!
So we get up there and we start running a tab up there. And
Al starts running a tab
yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
And I guess after about an hour, we left. Maybe hour and a half.
Something like that.
It got to the point
Place
where
closed.
there's no return because
Yeah.
we couldn't go anywhere else. There wasn't time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was closing
The other
down.
places are closing.
So it's like 2 in the morning now.
Yeah.
So after this fun-filled frolic evening, man, I just rubbed my head. I was like, oh.
And did you have to drive everybody home, or?
I drove Dan back to 2 rows. I think Flake rode with his brother-in-law from there because he fortunately brought his car with him.
Good.
Yeah, he had the car.
You just leave it outside
Yeah.
running with the door
Yeah.
open?
And that was it, man.
They bought me this dance, and I tell you, this was one of the most uncomfortable moments of my entire lifetime. I wasn't even paying attention. All of a sudden, I get this tap on the shoulder, and this girl goes, "Come on over here. Come on over here. We're going to go talk." Like,
Okay, so you have to,
All
when you
right.
get a dance like that, you leave? Where do you go?
I don't know.
I
this-
thought they did it in front of everybody.
Yeah, I thought they just pulled your chair out.
Oh, no, not
Oh,
us.
we weren't.
I
Yeah.
don't want the other ones watching.
Yeah. They pulled me over to this other area of the VIP section, and the girl kind of sits on my lap. I'm like, okay. What now?
Oh, Flake.
Flake
This is
drunk.
I'm
the first-
embarrassed
This is
for
only
you.
the second time I've been in a club like this. The other time was Dan's bachelor party.
Uh-huh.
Did you learn anything from Dan's bachelor party about how you're
Yeah, but
supposed to act?
those aren't things you ever want to repeat.
I didn't have my ear sticking in there listening to the conversation,
Well,
just
it's kind
taking
of hard
notes
to hear
to
with
see.
the ear sticking in it.
So she does a dance for you, and she's basically dancing
she
on your lap and
pretty?
stuff. Was she cute? Did you?
Yeah, she's very cute.
Was she the
was
epitome of a
blonde.
woman?
She was a woman. I mean, she was very cute. Oh, young. I mean, she was probably in her early 20s. So I felt kind of wrong about that.
Yeah.
It's just dirt. And
As opposed to Natalie, who's in her
Early 20s.
mid-20s. Yeah. She's very mature for her age.
Flake?
And you're just sitting there, and I had no idea what to talk to her about.
You don't
What to
talk.
say.
Talk.
Oh, she wanted to talk at first. She wanted to talk at first.
Probably because she sensed the extreme annoyance on your part.
Trying to see if you had any more
no
cash.
Hey, how about that protein test in Tel Aviv? Wow.
And she would try to start conversations up, and I wouldn't know where to take it. And she would look off and get that look like she just bit into a lemon. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Can you believe that tobacco judgment? 145 billion? Woo!
It was so uncomfortable. And then she starts dancing, and I like,
Gyrating and all that.
yeah. And, you know,
That's what they do,
the
Flake.
most uncomfortable thing
Don't
was,
they get this faraway look in their eyes like you don't even exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's, you know,
Yeah.
the thing is, you know,
I hate me, I hate you, I hate
I
everyone.
asked her that at one point. I said, "You guys hate every guy that comes in here, don't you?"
While she's dancing for you, you're like, you hate your job, don't you?
That'll warm her up.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Flake.
Flake.
You had her right where you wanted her.
If they
I thought
do
my
start a
approach was
conversation, if they're just trying to work you a little bit,
Right,
get
I
you
know.
warmed up, maybe get another
Loosen
little
you
tip
up
out
a little
of it.
bit.
Yeah, hoping that you might, reveal some things that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Not you.
You
though.
hate this, don't
I
you?
like the Phillies.
Yeah.
So she's
Was Gerald Ford the only unelected president we ever had?
Did she answer that query?
Which query?
Which
You
one?
hate your job, don't you?
She went, no. The guys who come in here, they're great.
Wayne, what do you
Look
think?
at you.
Wayne,
Kid, I gotta tell you, after hearing about that whole escapade, I could see if it was a 5-minute bit, but I totally think you guys should at least, or the station should reimburse Al for at least half the night.
yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Because I think what happened is, now, as whoever was the best man was, I don't remember who they said that
Kevin.
was, but it's
Oh, that
not
would be
his
Kevin, big guy.
responsibility to pay for it.
Yeah.
But he pretty much organized and say, hey guys, it should cost us about maybe $60 each.
Yeah.
Goes about that way, and I think everyone basically knows Al is pretty much of a social butterfly, and
Yeah.
Yeah, he
they
is.
sort of put him in the position of, we'll let Al do it because Al will end up
and
doing
because
it.
he will, yeah. So I told Al on the phone
Flake
yesterday.
obviously shouldn't pay a dime.
I told him I would split it with him if the station wouldn't put up half because I wanted to be there.
Because it is a long bit, and it is absolutely
After hearing about this night, I would gladly pay $100 to have avoided it. Yeah,
And with RJ, I think RJ's what, the trust fund baby you guys nicknamed him?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because he's rich doesn't mean he should drop like 100 or 200, whatever it is.
$5
But is a little bad.
$5 is what came out of his pocket, Wayne.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I got to tell you that. And from what I heard, I don't know too much about Dave Morales because I just listen to you guys in the morning, but cheapo.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
singing like the birds. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's pretty sad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you really see who your friends are in a bachelor
Al
party.
steps to bat for Flake. Flake should totally appreciate it. And
I do,
think Flake
totally.
Yeah,
I
he
think
was
he had
real
a
cool.
little bit more fun at the $1 Million Saloon than he thinks.
Well, Natalie's
I don't
listening. He
think so.
can't. He can't make a big deal about it.
I think, Flake, you had a horrible time. Always stick to that story.
Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate it, bud.
Wayne, I have no trouble believing he had a horrible time. When you're
Totally.
asking
Now-
the dancer if she hates her job,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
he was
Al-
just uncomfortable.
Well, I know that's the truth. I know that's the truth.
I could see myself
that
doing
girls that see the guys who
But
come
this
in there
is a-
as jerks.
but this is a time when everybody lies to themselves. You're lying to yourself
can't
that
do
she
that.
wants you.
I
She's
can't do it
lying to
either, Kelly.
herself.
I can't do it either. I'm the same as
You
him.
know, but you don't sit there and say you hate your job.
I thought it'd be interesting to see how she would respond to it.
Well, probably with a pelvic thrust.
I thought it was being clever.
The last time I went into a place like that, it was out of town. It was 10 years ago. And I found myself, when all the other guys are out there like having whipped cream poured all over them, I'm with one of the dancers, fully dressed, both of us. And I'm helping her count her money for the night. That was like my deal.
That was good.
Yeah.
So, Al, did you keep it? Did you tally up your receipts?
Yeah, it was about 2:30,
I
something
gotta
like
tell you
that.
something. I gotta tell you something.
Wait.
I gotta tell you something real quick.
Okay.
Because you were talking about getting stiffed on everything. All right. The dancer at one point leans in because I got a second dance. Leans in at one point and goes, "There's not enough money to cover."
That's not enough money to what?
cover the second dance. To cover it.
How
You're
embarrassing.
gonna have to talk to your friends about maybe getting some more money.
I mean, they would just leave it. We were standing overlooking the little stage. And they would stand and they kind of look up at us and they just leave.
And then
They would just leave.
And then I'd learn over, and there'd be my brother-in-law way across the room, smiling, give me the big thumbs up.
Yeah, when he's trying to get a discount.
God.
Y'all make me appreciate going out by myself. Going out by myself. Going out by myself.